Welcome back to Clays on Target. Today I want to talk about something that honestly caught me by surprise. I've been shooting 1/4 and 3/8 chokes for the last couple of years, and they've worked well for me overall. But I kept hearing my shooting buddies talk about shooting with tighter chokes, so I thought, why not give it a try? For this round, I switched to a half choke in the bottom barrel and a 3/4 in the top. Now, I'll be honest, and I fully expected my score to go down. Instead, I ended up breaking more targets than I normally do, and I'll break it down later in the video. I definitely wasn't expecting that and was a little confused by it, frankly. So, was it the chokes? Well, maybe, but I think there was more going on. This wasn't about chasing the next magic piece of equipment. I know I can be guilty of that at times. I just wanted to see what would happen if I stepped outside my comfort zone. A lot of shooters swear by tighter chokes, while others think they're too unforgiving and likely will cost you targets. The only way I was going to know was to try it for myself. Almost right away, I realized something. Knowing I had a tighter pattern made me pay more attention to the basics. I seemed more deliberate with my hold points on most birds. I stayed locked in on the bird instead of getting distracted by the barrel, and I trusted the shot instead of trying to steer the gun. Whether the tighter choke actually made a difference or not, it definitely made me shoot with more discipline. That really might be the key here, I don't know. But I think that's what really mattered. At the end of the round, I looked at my score and realized I'd picked up about 5 or 6 birds, posting a 40 out of 50 targets, or 80% on the card. Reviewing my card, I shot straights on stations 3 through station 7, meaning 20 hits in a row. That has never happened to me before. That's roughly a 10% improvement for me on average. Now, I'm not saying everyone should go tighten up their chokes tomorrow. One round doesn't prove anything. Let me repeat, one round does not prove anything. But it was enough to make me think. Maybe it was or wasn't the choke. Maybe it was the focus the tighter choke forced me to have. For me, this experiment turned out to be less about equipment and more about execution. The tighter chokes reminded me to stick with the fundamentals as best I could. Good hold points, good visual focus, trust the move, stay with the bird. Those things are probably worth a whole lot more than changing chokes. I'm going to keep shooting this setup for a while and see if the scores stay up. It'll be interesting to see if this was just one good day or if there's really a move off of a plateau. Now I'd love to hear from you. What choke combination are you shooting? And have you ever switched to something that completely surprised you? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I will also say I noticed I really didn't chip any clays on this round. My hits looked more convincing, and my misses were just clean misses. No chipping the target to score a hit, and no asking my squad, did I hit that one? I'm so curious how our next round is going to shake out with my new setup. We hope you will join us again to find out. Well, that's all the Clays action for this week. Take care and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next course.